How you
Hello, sir.
doing?
Mr. Green, how are you?
You know I'm over here chilling. I'm ready to talk about this show, child. Over here, just got off work literally a couple hours ago.
Mm.
We working out here. We working, but we about to get into some things. I know. Oh, you got the El Teddy official. Where you get your mugs from?
One of my subscribers made it for me, Danny,
Oh wow.
and it has on the back, it has orange shirt award. But orange shirt is, something very
Hmm.
significant on my channel. There's a whole story behind it. It's so hilarious.
Oh my goodness. See, I can't wait till I get some subscribers like that, child. They giving me merch. I'm trying to give y'all some merch. Hmm.
So, let me say hi. Hi, Diamond Onyx. Hey, Quintessential, my love. That's one of my loyal day ones.
Hey,
And Lil Baby, those my loyal day ones, honey. That's the
per.
mod squad. So Shondo's in the chat. Listen, I got my notes. I'm ready.
Hmm.
Real Housewives. We're here to talk all things Real
We here.
Housewives of Atlanta,
Hmm.
season 14, episode 8. It was entitled Healthy Glows and Low Blows. Where was the healthy glow?
That's what they titled it.
That was the title of the episode, Healthy Glows and Low Blows.
Well, we got low blows. We definitely got a lot of that. But I don't know about no
Oh,
glowing.
Darren, they got you featured on the Shade Room. Look at you.
A few more features on the shade room, and you should be there. What mean features? I ain't never been. I ain't here. When was this?
When
Maybe
you get big, don't
it's
forget
just
us little folk.
we.
Don't forget us little people. Okay.
I know that's right, little baby. We are manifesting it. Okay, yes, the shade room need to host me, child.
Speaking of which, I did get my review was tweeted out by Katori Hall and Patrick Ian Polk.
Ooh, I know that's right. First of all, wait. We got to make this quick little sidebar because you got a Star Wars hat, and I'm a Star Wars fan. Now, is this like some people like to wear stuff,
Get into the visor.
get into the who that? Hold on. Ooh, wait. You a Star Wars fan?
Yes.
Like we're watching movies,
Yes.
side shows, we're reading the
Yes.
oh. So wait a minute. Why? First of all, we could have definitely. Did you watch the Obi-Wan series?
I did.
We should have did a thing on that. Like, cause I always want to find someone to like, cause I never.
Something. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Some things like things that I really, really, really like.
Uh huh.
I sometimes I just leave them for myself,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to watch and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it gets difficult. Like for example,
It becomes a
one of
job.
my favorite shows in recent history was um Lovecraft Country.
Uh huh.
I literally had to watch it 3 times. I had to watch it the first time just for me
Mm-hmm.
to make sure, I just to get for my enjoyment. I watched it a second time to take my initial notes, and a third time for something I missed because Lovecraft Country is a difficult show, and a lot of reviewers can't do difficult shows. That's why they stick
Mm-hmm.
to like reality and stuff
Right.
like that because they're not hard to review. A Lovecraft Country or like a P Valley, those types of shows are difficult because you got to pay attention to every single thing, all of the little nuances, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, um, all of the different parts of the storyline. It's really good. Danny, that's Danny right there. She's my mod. She made the this mug for me,
Oh, okay. Hey.
or The Wire, and a lot of my reviews for those shows. If it's a good episode, I could have a 30, 45 minute review easy and not even
Mm-hmm.
the review could be just as long as the show. Like
Okay.
easy. So and not a lot, like I said, not a lot of reviewers can really tackle and take on reviewing a show like that. Because some people, and I don't know how we drifted into uh, behind the fourth wall with reviewing. But
Right.
some people, they don't really review, they just recap. So they just tell you what happened and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
But reviewing is a little more than just recapping. Like I recap and review at the same time. So I'm gonna give you a play by play of what
Love to hear
happened, but I'm
from
also gonna add commentary, insight, and all of that stuff.
y'all.
So that
Absolutely.
takes a lot longer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, that would have been
But
cool.
that's
That
my
would have
stuff.
been cool. Cause
I'm in my wheelhouse with that, with those types of shows.
yeah.
Like I'm in my element with those shows.
Mhm.
So that's what people kind of like from me.
We can
People
talk
like,
off the record about Obi-Wan because I definitely, yeah, because that last episode. But we're here for Housewives.
mm.
Go right back on topic. All right.
So yeah, we start off. Drew is at this gym for her little drop it with Drew stuff or whatever.
Drop it
It
with
ain't really
who?
made no. Only thing I paid attention to, she got on FaceTime with some lady saying she wanted to have a party to celebrate her biggest losers or whatnot. I didn't think the lady was important at first, and so I just kind of like was like,
Mm-hmm.
and later on we found out the lady was real important. We'll get that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, but we'll get there later. Sonya, you had anything on this? I did note that that lady, I didn't really look at her that fast, and I had to rewind it because when I glanced at her real fast, she looked like one of my friends from another reality show,
Mm.
Dr. Monica from Camp Getaway, and I still talk to Dr. Monica to this day. We talk on Instagram, and she actually came through for my birthday
Oh, we go way
live,
back. Y'all
and
go way back.
well, I reviewed Camp Getaway, and so she became fast. Um, she liked our review. She liked the reviews that we did, and so I think I recommended that show to the Just Us Elite.
Mm.
That was a show that I recommended, and we all reviewed. Well, not all of us, but most of us reviewed it. So we've had a really good connection since then, me and her.
Yeah. Now you said Drew. I did not remember the show starting off with Drew. Like I thought it started off with somebody. See, Drew don't be standing out.
Yeah, I remember Drew. Remember they was working out in the little gym. I wrote it down in my notes. They was working out in the gym, and she got on FaceTime with the chick saying, "I want to have." Because remember, it was a girl in there, and she was saying, "Oh, you lost a lot of weight," and then she was like, "Yeah, we should celebrate." It wasn't the lady who we saw later on who lost like 100 pounds. This
Mm.
was another lady who lost. I forgot how much she lost, but it was another lady who had lost some pounds or whatever. Everybody losing weight, but your big ass, Drew. What the hell did you
somebody,
do?
somebody said Drew still big body day. I'm like, girl, y'all.
Right. Girl, you right.
But
Girl,
Drew
you out
got
here
good shape.
celebrating
Though.
all these people.
Drew
You
got good
got
shape.
your face all over it, but ain't losing a pound. What
Oh,
happened?
child. I mean, she still got a good body though. But you know, they say she be cutting up. They be cutting her up. You know, carving her.
And that's how you end up. Girl, if you going underneath the knife, bitch, you supposed to be sniped.
Not sniped.
Sniped.
Well, you got to make it look realistic.
Mm-mm. Not if you going under the knife, and not if you telling people you don't went under the knife, and people
Mm-hmm.
are finding out. Baby, you supposed to come out there, girl.
Yeah, I lost this and what? I didn't do no type of look. Okay, Drew is going. You know, I don't know about Drew. I mean, she's one of the ones I
I mean,
just
what did they cut off her nipples or something? Her areolas? Cause they ain't cut no fat off that whore.
child. They cut off something, child. Cause she do got a good shape. I'm not gonna lie. She got a good little shape. I mean, it's a little
Tell
odd.
her that.
Oh,
Yeah. You couldn't even remember the girl started the show. The
I
episode.
she is not. No, that's because Drew is not like a memorable person. Like she cannot. Oh Lord. I mean, she couldn't even carry any roles. Like I don't even remember her on the game. Barely watched the shit, but I
I
know
can't
everybody
tell
did.
you nothing she's played in.
I know she played in White Chicks.
She did. Like white chicks from like 25 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, she played
Like
the
what
you know
year did White Chicks come out? Like 99?
don't do her. You know damn
No,
well.
I'm serious. White
You
Chicks
know
came
damn
out
well.
about 25 years ago. One of my subscribers that's in the chat, y'all tell me what year White Chicks came.
It
Go
was
look
in
it up. What
the
year?
2000s. Yes, I was a child. I was not. No, it was not no 90s.
It wasn't in the 90s.
2007
Oh
maybe.
no, hell no, White Chicks ain't come out in no fucking 2007.
2005. One of them shit.
That shit was like 99.
Not 90.
Somebody go tell her.
I'm about
Look
to
it up. You
look it up.
have your phone in front of
Yeah,
you.
right. Because
At the
you ain't
Googles.
about to play. You ain't about to play Drew like that.
I know it wasn't no 2007.
2004.
That's not no 2000. That ain't that far from. Now that's almost 20 years.
You said that's almost 20.
It
Oh,
is.
it's free on Tubi. I'm about to watch that when I get off this. Now,
Thank y'all. They say 2004. That's
yeah,
almost
it's
20 years
2004.
ago.
Well, look,
I don't even remember what part. What she played a white chick.
she was the girlfriend's friend. Like, remember Marlon's
No, I
girlfriend?
don't remember none of that. I don't even remember who was in White Chicks besides Terry Crews and the way and Sean and Marlon Wayans. And I only paid attention to Marlon because that's my baby daddy. Fuck Sean.
Okay. And on that note, you know what? You know what? Speaking of people calling, Ross is starting to grow on me this episode because we seen a lot of him.
Not this episode for me. Hold on. I'm having technical. I'll be right back. Hold
Oh. Well, I'm taking over for a little bit. We having technical difficulties, but didn't Ross? I mean, Ross look a little good this episode, didn't he? I mean, he was. I don't know. It was just something about him. Okay, there you go.
All right, I'm back.
I'm glad because I was like, "Ooh, child, wait."
No, what happened was I couldn't hear you that well, and
Oh,
so I
okay.
need to go out and come back in.
Oh, okay.
So Ross, and I'll beat a bitch ass about Aaron Ross. I will.
Mm-mm-mm.
But this was not the episode for that. Like he kind of, I'm gonna have to give him a little bit.
Oh, because of the whole baby thing.
So speaking of which, Sonya is at home
Mm-hmm.
talking to her sister. Bitch, when are you getting out this house? When are you and your husband and child? Don't she have a husband and children?
A husband? I ain't know about no husband. I know about she got children.
She got a husband.
Oh, I ain't know about that.
She
Child.
is married with children. Shout out to Peggy Bundy and Al Bundy. See, that's before your time. See, that just went way over your head.
Yes, it did.
How do you not know the reference Married with Children, the show? Such an iconic show.
When was it? When was it made?
Peggy Bundy, Al Bundy. That's how Christina Applegate got on.
Who are these people?
You don't know who Christina Applegate is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, God. The guy from Modern Family, the old husband who
Okay.
married the Hispanic lady.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Him.
Okay.
His original. We don't know. I don't know him from Modern Family. I know him from Married with Children. He is Al Bundy. He will always be Al Bundy. Psycho Dad, Psycho Dad, he's Psycho Dad. You don't know even what that is.
Mm-mm. I'm looking it up.
Married with Children. Like, look at my subscribers are like, bro, we don't know. See, y'all, Darren is Generation Z, and this is how disconnected generation. Like when I was a little boy, I knew about shows that came out like way before I was born. Like I knew about shows from like the 60s and 70s and stuff like that, like way before I was born, because I just needed a reference. Married with Children, now that was a part of American culture.
Right. Okay. Well, here's the thing. When it comes, because this was in the 80s. Okay. This I'm looking
That
it up
was not the 80s. That was the 90s.
It says 87 right here. Married with
That
Children.
might have been when the pilot happened, but Married with Children was through the 90s.
Yeah, series through it was 87 to 97.
Exactly, and that's the 90s.
Okay, all right, damn.
God.
You know, look, you ain't
Hey
gonna keep on
Tracy,
checking my age every time I get on this show. I do not know these people knew. I know some stuff. I watch
I'm
it on
gonna have to see.
Spotify,
And now you get the education when you come over here.
not the
Gotta
education.
teach you some stuff. You actually probably would like Married with Children.
Hmm.
Anyway, but I'm waiting for this woman to get out her sister's house.
Hmm.
Like, why all these people in your house? That might be part of the reason why your husband don't want to come home and stay home too.
Mm. Oh,
She needs to think about that. That might be why he don't want to come home.
all these people in my damn house.
I can't even come in my house and have no goddamn peace.
We got the grandma, the grandfather, the sister, and you saying she got a husband. I'm like,
She got a husband and she got kids.
it's too many men in there too. It's like, a dude he wanna be the only man in the house.
Like she had to actually steal a moment. We'll talk about this later in the episode. Just to have dinner, a private dinner with her husband
They
in her
probably
own
can't
house.
even they probably can't even fuck anywhere they want. Ooh, well, I'm just saying, we got to get into it. Like they probably really can't even get it in the living room, in the bathroom, and all them other places, child. I,
Listen,
I know you thinking about I
listen. The sister over here, all
gotta get
Kiki.
out.
Listen, we could go over here and have this whole conversation. Kiki, Kaka, shout out to Jada Nerd and all of that stuff. But baby, baby shark, do. At the end of this conversation, you need to carry your ass on home
Hmm.
to your home and not mine.
And where does she work at? Where did the damn sister work at?
I don't know where the husband working. Because first of all, if I'm a husband and I got a wife and child, I wouldn't even feel comfortable living in somebody's house.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like I want to get get my own. I ain't trying to but some people like that. Some people really are like that. Living, y'all live in one house
Mm-mm.
together,
But
full
I mean,
house.
I can see if I'm helping y'all out until y'all, your house get finished or until y'all finalize where y'all gonna say, okay. But baby, this ain't gonna be on no extended period of time.
They said the sister does hair. I'm like, you better use this opportunity, promote your business, get your own place.
They got apartments and stuff over in the Atlantis.
Mm-hmm. She probably over there because she want to be on the camera. She said, "Oh yeah, let's have this scene together."
We ain't checking for you. We ain't checking.
You ain't no Mallory.
Anyway, so they talk about, the whole thing about Sonya not wanting to have a child
Mm-hmm.
and how she'll know how she gonna tell her husband that she don't want a child. Baby, just tell him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard. Hey, boo, I don't want no kid. I don't want another life altering experience because let's be clear, having a baby has to be life altering.
Yeah, I imagine.
I mean, you can't do a whole lot of stuff you normally do. Like I know women say they can't perm their hair, they can't dye their hair, they can't drink, you
Yeah,
can't smoke,
you can't dye
you
your hair
can't
though.
do, huh?
What would happen to the baby if you dye your hair? What that got to do with the baby?
I don't think they can dye their hair. I think it's something about the chemicals or something like
Oh,
that.
okay, it can
The
cause problems.
ladies in the chat, they'll let me know if I'm wrong. They'll tell me. Am
That's
I wrong,
cool.
ladies? I think that's why you see a lot of ladies when they get pregnant, they get braids.
I'm gonna ask my best friend about that child because I don't. Oh wow,
Hey,
that's
Bobo.
wow.
Yeah. So, ladies, let me know what are some of the put in the chat, ladies. Some of the stuff you can't do when you get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole life altering experience. Like your whole body, has to transform. Tracy said she got divorced because she didn't want kids with her, but her ex-husband did. Like, I don't blame you. Listen, that is a deal breaker. If I'm at the point where you want me to have kids and I don't want to have kids, and you ain't got nothing to do with the whole carrying this child process, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, like y'all gotta at least at
Yeah,
one
see,
point, and
they
we'll
say
get
you
it.
can't chemically process your hair because it can lead to hair loss. See,
Oh,
you can't do,
her, for her or the
you can't
baby.
permit, you can't dye it,
Oh wow,
none of that stuff.
permanent. Damn.
hmm So a lot of ladies they get like the braids or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I mean, I think that as long as, and we can get into the conversation with
Like it alters. You can't even like how you walk, how you
yeah,
sit, how you stand, how much you use the bathroom. Like that's a
there
lot.
has to be some type of compromise. If you're gonna have this child, you gonna have to be here, and you can't be doing these damn trips. And that's basically what she was saying.
Um,
And I don't have
Your
a
sister
problem with.
got a whole lot to say about this shit. Bitch, where's all the shit you need to be saying about why you ain't got your own goddamn house? You don't need to be giving me no advice on what I need to tell my husband. I need to be giving you advice on every day I need to come in here. Hey, boo, I found some apartments. Well,
Mm-hmm.
here
Hey,
you
boy, I
go.
got you. Got a job offer for you, child. Do
You,
people?
if you want, boo, listen, I'm here for it. Me and my husband, we got a little bit of money. Baby, I can give you the security. You need me to loan you the security deposit? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even loan it to you, baby. This is my gift to you. Here's the security deposit and
And
first and
look,
last.
I can find you some work. Look, can you need a hairdresser? Because clearly, with the shit she be putting on her head.
Baby, I can go down to the rooms to go or the errands and get you a little bedroom set or whatever you need, honey. We got you.
Okay, let's be very clear. Like, sister gotta go. The mom
Tracy
gotta go too.
said we agreed on one, and 6 years later he changed his damn mind, and it was a no for me. She said
Damn.
sleeping it. See, you can't even sleep right. You got to have morning sickness, vomiting and shit every day. Girl, I can't.
I'm like,
I'm
my thing is,
listen.
get a dog, get a dog.
I
Okay.
feel like if a lot of men had to deal with being pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't be so quick to say, "Oh, go ahead and just let's have this baby."
Period.
No.
I beat y'all, Ross. I mean, yeah, Ross did seem a little. I mean, he was honest though. At least he said, I don't know. Would you resent me if I don't? If I say no? And he was like, I don't know. I mean, he's being honest. Like he really. It is unfortunate when one person, he does want a child. I mean, that is something that he wants. That's something that you're not.
Let's be clear. They've been together for a long time,
That's something that
and
you
you could
expect when you're married, like a child. And multiple children.
they already have a child. Ain't like she ain't gave him nothing.
He
We
probably
gonna
want
get to
more. I
that
don't
later.
know.
We got some time to
Mm-hmm.
pick that apart. So then we get to Sheree and Marlo. They go to this sauna and then Candy come through.
Mm-hmm.
Candy say, "Listen, bitch, I got somewhere to go. Y'all talk about getting in this sauna, which is gonna make my hair get fucked up. Baby, I'm not getting up in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's steam. I just got this shit hot combed or
That should be like,
flat ironed or whatever the hell I got going on. Baby, I got an interview. I got to be on camera or something.
mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna have y'all fuck me up. I was with her on that. I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
So she said,
And
I'm
so
signed.
I was with her. So Marlo starts talking about, well, Sheree started talking about how Candy, she disappointed that Candy didn't call her about the Tyrone situation. Then Marlo somehow jumps in and start getting mad. You don't call me either. And then she started getting all emotional, talking about because I was a foster child. Like what?
Like,
I let
I
me keep going.
got
Let me finish
I'm
this
like,
right out the
girl,
notes in this section.
she be using
And
that shit. She be no. Let me just say this before. She be using that shit to death. I'm like, we get it, girl. You was out on your own. You was in the system. I'm sorry, but you cannot keep on using that just to be like, oh, well, you not. Like I can't stand people like that. It's like they always want to contact. Like you always need them to contact you, and if you don't call me like 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, then it's a problem. I'm like,
listen,
girl,
let's be clear. So
Candy's
here's
not
my
your
take. My
friend.
take on this whole situation. First of all, I was with Candy on this.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Sheree, Candy wasn't even supposed to know that this happened. The only reason she knew is because Kenya carried the bone. And the only reason you knew that Kenya carried the bone, because that bitch can't keep her mouth closed. That bitch can't hold water. So she then went back and told you that she told Candy when she shouldn't have been telling nobody. And then, do we not remember that when Sheree first got back from Philadelphia, she wasn't trying to talk to nobody. Remember that bitch was hibernating in her house. Said she was embarrassed, saying that, oh well, I ain't really ready to see nobody. I ain't ready to talk to nobody. She told her own daughter
I'm
she
gonna
was
give y'all
embarrassed. So why the fuck do you think Candy should be running out trying to call you about it? Candy did what she was supposed to do. She said, you know what? I wasn't even supposed to know about this yet. So I'm gonna wait for her to get to a point where
Mhm.
she's ready to talk about it. And then maybe I can say, well, hey girl, I'm here. And the other part about it is for me, y'all know Candy got 8,000 businesses, 8 million things going on. She have a family and young children of her own. She has
Yeah,
a child,
yeah,
a young child, and a husband, and a child that's in college, and a mama who seems to need a whole lot of attention. And then 89 businesses that she's trying to run. Why do you think that your little shit that you got going on, she should be stopping everything that she got going on to say, where in this whole schedule of things do you think this woman have time? Let's just be brutally honest. And I'm not nowhere near on the caliber of a Candy. I don't have the money, the business, but I look at my own life and the amount of things that I have right now that occupy my existence and the amount of time that I don't have. My subscribers say I tell them all the time, I don't have time.
yeah.
So you ain't my family, bitch. You talking about me behind my back, bitch. I see you when I see the call sheet. Say I need to be somewhere. If it ain't that, bitch, why you bothering me?
And my thing is, it's like it's not even the fact that she wants to be consoled by Candy. She just wants to know people are calling her. That's what it is. It's like if Candy would have called her, she probably would have declined that shit and been like, okay, well, all right, well, at least you called. Like I can't with Sheree. Marlo, Candy is not your friend. You guys are not friends. Do y'all not remember how y'all first started? I remember. She was cursing your ass out, calling you every hose and escorts in the book. Y'all got past it, but it's like y'all not besties.
First
Y'all
of
didn't
all,
break
for
bread.
Marlo to think that anybody should want to be her friend is laughable.
Like that's what I'm
You
saying. Like
know,
Marlo has so much audacity. She has
she
that's
really
the
does.
thing.
The
She has
Bible says
audacity.
that he that has a friend must first show himself friendly. Not
Mm-hmm,
that I'm in the business of quoting the Bible all the time, but that's what the good books say. He
mm-hmm.
that has a friend must first show himself friendly. She never showed herself friendly. She's never been someone who you be like, yeah, that's my ride or die. I need to be riding out with her. If I was Sheree, I wouldn't want to be with her because every time you turn around, what Marlo doing? Dragging somebody. And 'cause in my mind, I
Yeah,
wrote down in my notes, why do they really think a person like Candy has time to chase after them? They want Candy to have another job and chase after them.
mm.
Girl, you okay today? You all right? Well, I'm just check. Girl, I got money to make.
I ain't got time for you. None of y'all and y'all petty ass
And
drama.
secondly, if I am your friend, you ain't gonna want me to call you. Cause I'm gonna call your ass and say, hey bitch, I told your stupid ass you should be up here trying to get with a man that's in fucking jail. You
Mm.
knew how this was gonna end. I told you how this shit was gonna end before you even got with him. How the fuck why the fuck would you even go somewhere and not even know where this man stayed? You couldn't even go to his house. Bitch, he was meeting you at the fucking Starbucks or wherever the fuck you was. And you ain't even know where he lived. You don't even know where his domicile is. Girl,
I'm gonna say this on Blue in the Face. Sheree, something ain't clicking up there. Something is just not clicking up
but
there.
you want a bitch to chase behind you and help you cry. Bitch, cry blood.
Sheree be doing too much, child. I can't.
I don't have it to do with these
He
whores.
done
I
made
don't have
Candy
it to do.
cry for the thousandth time, child. Because Candy always crying to like. I just feel like y'all really out here, y'all getting on my nerves. I'm like, child, when Candy starts sounding like a damn Billy Goat, it's over. It's
And then she started crying and Candy crying. Baby, I wouldn't give these people that. I wouldn't give them that much energy. Baby, I'm not gonna give y'all all this.
mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to cry, baby, what you do is you keep it together. Now you can get in your car and cry by yourself. But what I'm not gonna do is give you stinking ass whores the privilege of seeing me cry real tears. No, ma'am, no God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's. Mm-mm.
Not that they would meet every day at the same. plays the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones. I'm not doing this with you, little baby. I'm not. See, that's a reference that went over your head.
Yep.
The song, me and Mr. Jones. Me and Mrs.
Oh yeah, I know that song. I know
Jones.
that song. Mm.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about. This song. See,
Mm.
you knew that song. See, good. See, I applaud you.
Yeah,
Come
you know,
on, Generation Z. You are
I'm
my last hope for Generation Z, Darren. You are my last hope for Generation Z.
mm.
You have a lot of pressure on you.
It's not that much. Yeah.
So, but this scene kind of maddened. It was just maddening.
Mm-hmm.
I just sat there, and I'm not Team Candy by no stretch of the imagination. Let's be clear. I am not Team Candy. But the way Sheree, and then when fucking Marlo was talking about, because I was a foster child, and girl, what,
I'd
girl, what does that have to do with anything?
have been like, what that got to do with me though?
Like,
Like that was out of nowhere too, and I'm just like, honey,
you ain't a foster child right now,
it's given all my life I had to fight.
right? Girl, if you go sit up somewhere, Marlo, girl, Marlo, Marlo, girl. Moving on, Sonya is at home cooking for her husband,
Mm-hmm.
talking to her mama, and then Aaron comes home and they have dinner, and she tells him about how he always go on with his little um what he got, limousine service or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
something like that, and he's always in Texas, in Austin or whatever. And he said, and she doesn't feel like she has a lot of support at home, even with their current son. And he says he needs her to support him more with his new business, like she used to when he was playing football. And when he said that, and I'm gonna pause in my notes, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't help but think you're acting like this woman is just a housewife.
Yeah.
Because let's be clear, Sawyer Richards has jobs of her own. She ain't just at home taking care of the house and the baby and the 12,000 people that live in the house and waiting for you to get
Wait,
home.
why?
She's over here.
Look at the damn comments.
The
Now he driving Uber Black.
people were saying he did Uber Black. I'm not doing this with y'all. Not Uber.
Child.
I mean, if he did show up in my Uber Black, I'd be here for all of it. Let's be clear.
I'd be like,
Let's be
look, let's
clear.
what's about to go down. Let me see.
Yes. Because there's enough room in the back of this good SUV
It,
where I can put legs on the ceiling of this damn SUV. Footprint on
legs
the
and
ceiling.
hips and
But my point is, Sonya has a contract with NBC
yeah.
where she does commentating for track and field and things like that. So she's not, and she has other ventures that she does. She has press and promo and sponsorships that she has with Nike and other companies and things that she
Right.
goes on and does speaking. She does all kinds of stuff. Like she's not at home just sitting around being a housewife. So for him to be like, "Oh, I need you to support me," I felt like I kind of felt her in that it seemed like he was just being very anthropomorphic and selfish and saying, "Bitches, me, me, me. Fuck all you got going on. You need to be here to support me." And I was just like, but she has stuff that she may need support on too. Like it
Exactly.
came off real like, ugh. I didn't really like how Aaron came off this episode.
Okay, I'll see. Okay, I'll understand that, but I don't know. I mean, I get it. I mean, hmm, I don't know. Am I blinded by his good looks, child? Because I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see. I just didn't really see him out to be that bad. The only thing that
Mm-mm.
he would have said something that was like kind of out the way was like, "Oh, I might resent you for not having a child."
Right, because when she said, "I don't want to have another child," and asked him, "Would you resent me if I didn't have another child?" and his response
Was I
was,
don't know.
"I don't know." They have been together since for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like they done been together.
But
You
saying
got.
resent doesn't mean like divorce. I mean, it's not like they're gonna break up.
But what I'm saying is, y'all done been together more than half y'all lives. Okay.
Mhm.
And my point is, when your spouse comes to you, you could even see as a man how this was making her feel. Because even before she actually started crying, you could see her emoting through her face, like she was really getting worked up about it, and was like, "Listen, I don't want to have this child. Like, I literally don't." Cause in the same vein, just like you might say, I resent you for not having the child, I might resent you for making me have this goddamn child.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of women go through PTSD and stuff like that after, or I don't think it's called PTSD. I forgot what they call it right
I
after
mean, and the stress
you
can
have a
harm
child.
the stress can harm her or the baby. Like, you're putting her
Like
through
a women,
something that she's not comfortable with doing.
yeah, I don't know what they call it. Somebody will tell me in the chat. But right after the woman has the child, like a lot, some women have this whole mental and psychological stage that they go through where they don't want nothing to do with the child. They like it's almost like a PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what
Postpartum.
it's
There we
called,
go. Postpartum. Yep.
but I left postpartum. Thank you, little baby. Postpartum. This was a very bad conversation.
Yeah.
Like you can tell, this was not good.
And you know what's the
Postpartum
worst
depression.
part?
Thank y'all.
The worst part, and I'll wait till we get into the last scene because the advice that she was given, I'm just
Oh
like,
well, we're gonna get there. We'll get there in a little
ooh,
bit.
back in the 1950s.
Now, so, but I really sat there, and my heart kind of went out to Sonya because here you are, you're pouring your heart out to your husband, and instead of trying to meet you halfway, he's digging his feet into the sand. Like, girl, I told you I want to have a baby. That's what I want to do. Baby, get ready to pump one out. And totally, and it's so easy to say when her having a baby doesn't affect you as much as it affects her.
Yeah.
Like when you got to really alter like your whole lifestyle or whatever. Because
Hmm.
let's be clear, I know somebody who is married, and his wife literally, when she was pregnant, his wife told him, "Hey, everything I go through, you ain't going through. So if I can't perm my hair or dye my hair, you can't get no haircut. If I can't drink, you can't drink.
Hmm.
All of the stuff I can't do, you can't do either.
Okay, let's get
When
into.
I wake up, because I ain't feeling good, you gonna wake up right with, just so that they would have a shared experience, and
Mhm.
she wouldn't be the only one having to, and he obviously couldn't go through all of what she went through, but at least, having to have part of what he does and how he operates. Like I think it was something that he liked eating all of the time. And she told him, no, you can't have none of that. And
Mm.
I remember like every now and again he would come to my house, man, I'm just coming over here to cheat, man. Because my wife ain't gonna let me have it at the house because she told me if she can't have it, I can't have it either. I was like,
Oop,
I
okay.
mean I let him cheat, but still. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say this. Aaron is it's so easy for him to say, well, you need to just have this baby because his whole body and life and everything doesn't get altered
Hmm.
by having a child.
Yeah, selfish.
Oh, is shellfish something you can't have when you're pregnant?
No, no, he's being selfish. Oh
Oh
no, she
no,
is
she
being
put
selfish.
shellfish.
Really? Oh wow.
Women are expected to stop their lives and sacrifice. Right. Meanwhile, the men get the option of skipping out.
Mm.
It's so
Yeah.
interesting that we have this episode and all of this talk right after Roe v. Wade is overturned.
Yeah.
Shellfish coffee.
Hmm.
Wait, are these things, Danny, that you have to give up? Do you have to give up shellfish and coffee? I can't give up either one of them. I'm not
Right,
giving
I
up my
know
shellfish,
my
first
aunt
of
was
all.
definitely eating some seafood when she was pregnant.
And
So
I'm definitely gonna eat seafood. You're not gonna stop me from eating seafood. And you definitely not gonna stop me from having my
I can
coffee in the
understand
morning.
coffee because coffee could be like that's probably not good for the baby because it's like I mean you
It's probably not good for me.
the caffeine.
I may be able to negotiate the coffee, but shellfish, yeah, we're not doing that.
Wow, that's
Fish
crazy.
can be something the doctor prohibits. Wow.
Didn't know
Yes,
that.
you have to give them up. Mm-mm. See? Mm-mm.
See, and that's the thing, and you know
Mm-hmm.
that salmon in there. I was like, that salmon look good sale. Um, you know when you burn
Mm-mm.
a good salmon, ooh,
Y'all know how much I love seafood. Y'all
mm.
know how much I don't play about my sea. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Now I want some salmon. Anyway,
But this, to me, she says it's the mercury in the fish. Oh wow.
okay.
But this was definitely this was a very bad conversation between a married couple. Like this was because it felt like Aaron came off very, male toxic masculinity type, machismo male, like,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and have this baby and get over it. I said we having it, and that's what's gonna happen. Child, you better know, like I know, um, Sonya, like you said, if he always going, he skeet up in there. Oh baby, I'm just going to the store. Baby, go ahead to Mr. Walgreens
Mm-hmm.
or CVS and get you a Plan B pill, swallow her, and keep it moving.
Okay. It's like, oh, sorry, this didn't work. Let's try again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And keep it moving.
but no, the thing I don't know. Maybe they can
Sometimes
compromise.
deli meats too, because of the nitrate. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of.
Oh wow. Risks of iodine and other poison. See,
I mean, what
see.
can you eat then at this point?
That, what do y'all want me to do? What do y'all want me to eat then? What am
Right.
I supposed to eat?
See, and I feel like he don't understand that, and that's essentially. I think they need a compromise. I mean, maybe hell, they can get a surrogate. You know, Candy did that.
Hmm. But this is
But see,
where,
I don't think she wants a second child at all because like it's more work.
because even if that child comes, that child got to be cared for and taken care of. And it don't look like he's doing a whole lot to take care of the child that they do got. Because if I was her, I'd be like, "Oh, you going to Austin this week? Take your son with you." Oh nah, but nah, no, boo boo. Because
Mm,
you always leaving him here, and I'm always left with no. You take him with you. You arrange for babysitters and things like that. Because like I said, it's not like Sonya is at home all day just sitting around waiting for him. She actually does things that has jobs, and she's not someone who is just wait. She does have a career.
mm-hmm.
Baby, he'll be going to Austin with you. Here's the car seat. Go here to take it with you.
You better yeah, take him to work. Okay, bring your child to work, child. Okay.
We then got a scene that they could have left out with
Mm.
Sheree and her new business manager talk about what she gonna do if she buy Sheree. Girl, we gonna keep it the fuck moving. That shit ain't gonna never happen.
And it look
I
ugly too. You see them things, the shoulders. I'm like, are we in the 80s? Are you trying to bring?
girl, she probably done had that shit since the 80s.
And then it. And my thing is, she's like, you know, I don't just put my name on clothes like these other girls. This looked like she got this damn shit from Ally Express, Spocket, whatever them sites that you do drop shipping. It looked like it came from them damn sites, and she got some samples. You did not. No, you stop that lying.
Cause
I
who sold these outfits? If you talk about you got all of these yards and yards and yards of material,
don't
somebody got to sew this stuff.
fabrics and shit. Where the fabric at?
What a fabric. She showed like one or two, fabrics or material, or whatever. Who's sewing this? Because your trifling ass can't sew
And
shit.
then the color.
Bitch, you can't
I mean,
even
are you
sew a
going for
button
a
back on.
pastel look? Like what she had on at that event, at the workout event. I'm like, you in the yoga mat? Because I will get that yoga mat.
The yoga mat was cute. I
But
will say
in
that.
the little black outfit that she had, I'm like, we need more of that.
Maybe she could wait. Maybe she could make workout clothes. Maybe that's what you do. You put out a whole line of workout clothes because we do know that Sheree does work out. Like she
I see all
does
her
do
Ivy
that.
Park show.
So go ahead and put out yoga mats or the whatever little mats. Put out a whole line of those in various colors and sizes and thicknesses and shit. Make
Ooh,
some tights and other workout clothes and all of that stuff. Put the little logo. The little logo was cute. You know
not
what I'm
Danny said it
saying?
looked like it came from Wish. Oh, I can't unsee it now.
Not wish, but you
Ah!
know what we wish? Wish it take you 8 months before the shit gets there. You That's like having a baby. You order this shit in January. Sometime
Yeah, you
around
gonna buy that shit
Labor
by
Day,
Sheree. Said get it, get it,
it'll
get it
get
in
to
two
you.
months.
That should get to you somewhere around Labor Day. It's like having a baby.
I am dead. I'm
That,
deceased.
but
It's got a logo made.
I just need her to. I ain't paying no attention to that scene because it ain't gonna never happen. This next scene with Marlo and the boys. Let me say this. I
Um,
feel like we shouldn't be seeing this on camera.
okay.
I feel like real intimate stories involving your family and children are involved should be off camera. One, because children should not be on camera because they haven't consented to be on camera.
Yeah.
You consented for them. And they might grow up as an adult and say, I didn't want to be on that shit. I don't want images of me all over Al Gore's good internet for the rest of eternity because my trifling ass aunt decided to make a coin trying to make a storyline of the pain that me and my brother was going through because our mama was in fucking jail.
Because let's be clear, and let's really get into it. Let's really get into it because Marlo, you're not going through this. Those boys are, and and I'm gonna say it. She's exploiting them. She is
She is.
exploiting her
She
nephew,
absolutely. And
and
you,
she's
because I think
leaking the
next
situation.
episode they talk about her kicking the boys out. When I saw that trailer, it
Yeah,
it, it I was incensed. I was angry because that's what you're gonna do. You always in the earlier in this episode, you crying about how you had to be a foster child and how that was so traumatic. But here you are, who's a blood relative of these boys and have a chance to make a difference. And the first sign of a problem or anything, you kicking them out. So you want them
there
to
was
go and be
nothing that those
foster kids
boys.
like you.
There was nothing that boys could have said that would have warrant that. And at
And
this
that's a
point, if
part
I
of
was them, I'd
parenting.
have been like, "Well, shit, I'm where my sister at?"
Parenting is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't easy. You got to deal with disrespectful ass kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you
And
can't just be
they
like,
mad.
well, fuck you,
They
get out my
mad.
house.
Their mom is in jail. They are not living the life that they want. Yes, you live in a big house and they got a big room and all this other stuff, but they want their mom. But they got you, and you over here telling them to kick rocks. Essentially,
Like, I just,
it's just tired. It's late. It's old. It's
this
low even for
whole
you, Marlo.
thing upset me because
Mm-hmm.
those black boys don't deserve that. They're being exploited. They do not need to be on television. If you
Mm-hmm.
really cared about those boys, you would do what you're supposed to do for them and not tell anybody and not have them all on camera and keep it the fuck moving
Yeah.
because that's what family does. Family takes care of their own.
Mm-hmm.
That shit bothered me, man. That
Yeah.
shit bothered me.
It just solidified Marlo as the true villain. I mean, like she's the villain Hall of Fame of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like I don't, I think no one's topping that. I mean, you could say Kenya, but look, Kenya wouldn't do that, and that's crazy because Kenya crazy as hell.
Like this whole scene made my blood curl. I mean, my blood boiled when I watched this scene. I was like, yeah, we shouldn't be watching this.
Oh,
Like
little
this
baby
should
said it.
not be for
Little
public
baby
consumption.
said it perfectly. All that huffing and puffing all season about being a foster child, just to turn around and do the same thing that was done to her.
Right. You don't want to do no better for the next generation who you could really help. But you want to tout, oh, I got a 501c3 and a non-for-profit for all of these foster girls and whatever, but you got your own fucking family that you don't want to do for.
Because Marlo ain't got no patience. They probably got into a little argument or whatever. And I'm giving you all this, and you talking to me like that. Get out. Like I would have need to have known what. So what do you mean get out? Like where are they going? I know you didn't kick them out on the
I mean,
street.
these are children. Let's be clear. Where are they going to go, Marlo? With what money?
I mean,
They
please
not
tell me
working nowhere.
you sent them somewhere, just because you want to isolate them, but you got a big ass house, so you can, girl, be in your room, okay, be in your side of the damn house, and let them cool off on the other side. Like,
And let's be clear, like I said, parenting is not easy. This shit is hard.
mm-hmm.
This shit is, fucking mind blowing at times where you do want to fucking choke the shit out of a child.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all a part of the process. And when you decided
Ain't nobody
that
said don't give them no tap, give them a little love tap.
when
But
you decided that you were going to take these boys in, I know you ain't think that it was just gonna be, oh, everything's gonna be so easy. And then the other part about it is these are boys. And that's something that I think sometimes even like single blood mothers sometimes have to realize. Boys are still boys. And when they get to a certain age, they got to be talked to by a man. A man got to come in and really lay it down and lay down the law and really, it's going. They are going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to really be able to do it. You're gonna have to bring a man in and please go talk to them because I don't have nothing. I can't do nothing else with them. I ain't got nothing, and they're gonna have to bring them in.
this damn alarm shot every time.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Danny, this is not a puppy you could just give back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's hard. It's that's going to be hard to watch, and I would love to see, but it's probably not going to happen. I would love to see the people that she told that to hold her accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Who she said that to? With Sheree?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sheree gonna be like, really? Oh my god! Oh, that's crazy. You know how she be talking
But
to her.
yeah, that scene right there, I wasn't here for it. That like those two scenes, but the scene with Sonya and Aaron, and then follow that up with the scene with Marlo and the boys. I couldn't do it.
Mm.
Uh-uh. I had to pause and take a shot. Then we get to Candy.
I'm
This
to take
candle
a
candle making scene with Candy, Kenya,
Candy
and
girl.
Monietta, Neo's baby mama. Was she the one who was sucking on Neo's dick in that video in that picture that got leaked? That wasn't her, or was that like a groupie skank?
Where is that picture at?
Oh, that picture was all over the internet. It was a
When
decent
was
size too.
this?
It was a decent size that wasn't small.
Let me look
This
this
was
up,
several years. This might have
child.
been about 10 years ago.
Let me look this up, child. Hold on. Where was
Hmm.
it?
I think they had the chick's face blurred. Maybe they didn't. I don't remember. But he's standing there, and she is so slobbing on the knob. I don't. It might have been her. Maybe it wasn't her. I don't know.
Wait, was it like? Oh, was he wearing like a white shirt?
I don't remember. It was like 10 years ago.
I can't show it, but
Oh, you can't show it. That's probably it. He's standing up.
oh my god, they got them old flip to the side phones.
The sidekick.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh my god, this was back in the day.
I told you about 10 years ago at least.
Child. Okay.
That is he standing up and she's on her knees.
No, he standing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
That's the
it could have
picture.
been. It could have been because that. Could have been.
Child. Little
Ah.
baby says probably a groupie skank, but she was one of Steve McNair's. So, before he died, well,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly Steve McNair had played around with the girls,
Nope. Nope.
not the girls that have XX chromosomes, but the girls. That's what the people said before he died, but that's a whole nother story.
How you doing?
Anyway, they was making candles. Candy tells them about what happened at the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get into the fact that Drew invited them to this little drop it like it's hot thing or drop it with Drew thing.
Drop it
And
like.
then they start talking about this vibrating underwear. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we still talking about these underwears?
Right. I was like, okay, all right. When I seen that scene, I was like, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. We over it. We been okay. It's, can you didn't like it, Candy? You think it's not that serious?
Kenya, you didn't even use it. You left it in the hotel room. Girl, let it go. Now, if I
Mm-hmm.
was Tanya, that's a different story. Tanya has a reason to be going off about it because you got trifling ass Ralph over here buzzing her cooch over and over and over.
Now they said
She got a
you
reason to
name
be
talked
mad.
about it. I think it was Watch What Happens Live. Like they said, yeah. I think Sonya was like, it could have been Ross, but I'm like, child, ain't no, that was not Ross. That was fucking Ralph. I don't care what nobody said.
Hmm.
Oh, nasty ass.
She got a Sonya got a reason to be mad.
And Drew got to watch out
Kenya,
for.
baby, you didn't even break. You didn't even put it on. You never. I don't even. I bet you she didn't even bring it
And
to
the
New
thing
York.
about it is, though, Kenya would have done this, and I'm not trying to say nothing. She would have done this easily her first season. What Apollo and
Hmm.
them?
But now she want to
Trying
be
to say
all
nothing. I'm
pious,
not trying to say nothing.
prim, and proper, and holier than thou. Bitch, if you
Uh,
don't sit your ass the fuck down, Kenya, now she all prim, proper, and pious, and holier than thou. Sit your stinking ass the fuck down
mm-hmm.
somewhere, Kenya. Girl,
Child, a mess.
a mess. Then we get to the drop it like it's hot event. Oh, well, I keep saying drop it like it's hot. Drop it with Drew event.
Drew's frailing around, flopping around. I'm like,
Now, are they trying to make Moneta a friend to the show now?
I don't know. Yeah, she showed
Cause
up a
she
second
was at
time.
Drop It Like It's Hot. She did come to Drop It Like It's Hot. Drop It Like It's Hot.
You keep on calling it drop it like it's hot. I'm done. I'm
It's
dead.
gonna be Drop It Like It's Hot. Fuck it. So my first note piece of notes that I wrote down on my notes when we got here was, why is Sonya talking to Ralph about her issues with her husband? That's a cardinal rule.
And then see, and I
First
said,
of all, if
mm,
you talk to your girlfriends about it, I might can go with that. Because a man expects his woman to talk to her girlfriends maybe about what she going through. But by no stretch of the imagination does a man expect for his wife to go and talk about him to his boys all about their marital issues and shit like this. Especially a motherfucker like Ralph. Really?
and then
That's the way you want to
Sonya
talk.
put her hands on his shoulder. It just
Maybe Todd, maybe Aaron, but Ralph,
nah.
Ralph,
Mm.
that's the one you want to go to.
She wanted to be
Boy,
seen.
go ahead, Derek. I'm gonna sip on my drink with that.
It was weird the exchange. I made a post and delete because anybody was feeling it, but on Twitter I talked about it. I was like, I just find it weird that if we beefing or whatever, you ain't talking, you don't talk to my man. One thing, and then like the way you was caressing his damn shoulder on the side, I was like, what? Whoa,
girl.
at first I was like, okay, y'all saying hi, but okay, y'all talking a little bit too much now. Like,
I'm with you. You beefing with me, bitch? Why are you talking to my man,
mm-hmm.
bitch? What are y'all talking
I just
about?
kind of weird. I just just a little weird.
And let's be clear, we ain't even friends like that. Sonya and Drew ain't friends like that. So the only interaction you should, if we ain't friends like that, the only interaction that you have with my man is while I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, because that was weird. That was weird. I know playback is gonna when they play that shit back. They're gonna okay. Because first of all, you can't even trust Ralph because I don't know.
Exactly.
You know,
Like
Ralph
it's
out
no
there.
way.
Ralph was the one that damn buzzed her. Everybody is
He
so
over there
that like
making your coochie twitch, and then you over here talking to him now.
hell. But look, I think they'd be a better couple. Maybe they need to do a switcheroo.
Um,
Child.
we'll get there in a second.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they already done did. Okay. Oop. Anyway.
Marlo and Sheree and them come and apparent because Candy and Todd got there first. So Candy was annoyed that Marlo ignored her and paid her dust when she came in. And you know, shady ass Bravo had to rewind back. Then eventually they were like, you know what? We're not gonna talk about this right now. We'll save it to after we finish the workouts or whatever, because we don't want to ruin her event. And then it never happened because Todd got this call and he told Candy, bitch, we gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And then they found out that Candy house her house didn't get broke in. It was somebody trespassing on the house. We'll get that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um then Kenya finally comes after the workout. They find out that it ain't really Drew's business. That is this other lady business, and Drew is just the face
Yeah.
of the business or whatever. And
I'm
she's
like,
just,
okay.
what is it, sponsorship? I forgot what they call it.
She did a whole Trump. Okay, just not be included in a business at all, and just slap your name on it.
Right.
Okay.
And then um so yeah, in the grand scheme of things, if it was just regular, I wouldn't really care about Drew not it not being her business. But the fact that Drew be going out of her way to kind of brag and be braggadocious and oh, I have this business and I'm an entrepreneur and unique girl, you know. And so that's why they was poking and prying. I mean, I must say that's why even though this is the Housewives of Atlanta, them hoes would have poked and prodded till they found out anyway, even if she wasn't bragging, because that's how them hoes are. None of them hoes ain't shit. That's why I wouldn't even invited them to my shit. Bitch, I would. You know who my favorite? Well, she wasn't a housewife. She was a friend of the show. My
Mm.
hoe is
Oh.
Tanya. I'm still mad that they can tell y'all because
Tanya
Tanya
and all
ain't
that
get them
damn
hoes
teeth.
enough. Tanya was very much, bitch. I'm only giving you this much, and that's it. Bitch, you ain't getting all that bitch. So, bitch,
Like
I was here for Tanya. I
you
was
know,
here for her.
she was a little dumb though. She was a little.
That's and no, I think she was playing that part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she was done for real. I think she was playing that part for them, and that's why I was here for her. I was
Mm-hmm.
here for Tanya.
No, I do miss Tanya. Tanya left. Like they really did her dirty. Like,
After that whole Bolo situation,
and I think, oh, she was about to get married, so that's why she left. She was like, you ain't gonna get me divorced because of this bullshit.
listen. But see, Tanya, I wonder what her zodiac sign is, because Tanya gave me very much Capricorn tease,
Mm.
because she gave me very much. I don't want y'all to know too much, and now y'all got all this spotlight on me and this bullshit.
I'm gonna leave.
Girl,
Bye.
deuces. I'm not here for the spotlight, girl. I don't have it to do with y'all. Bitch, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gone. I done collected enough checks. Bitch, I'm gone.
Period.
And not looking back.
Oh, Tanya.
Somebody look up and tell me what Tanya's zodiac sign is. She's giving me Capricorn tease. Anyway, so but what did you think about this whole Kenya and all of them really trying to poke into and figuring out that Drew was not the that was her business?
It's I think it's okay to ask somebody about like the legitimacy of their business or whatever, especially if you're on a show and you're promoting something like that. It when we first heard it last episode, it was like, okay, this looking like a little scamiana. It's looking like one of those, like Kenya said, it's a Facebook group. But now that we see the actual owner, okay, it makes sense. Okay, you guys are doing something that is real and it makes in what the girl is doing it because that's basically her business and Drew's name just attached to it. Like I feel like they had all right to like question her about it, you know. because you don't want to send the wrong message and you don't want to scam people. Because there's a lot of these places, these little sites like, oh, fix yourself or self help or this that, and and they don't be saying that, and you be paying for some damn master classes and ain't learning shit. Oh, pay for my Zoom. Pay for my, I had my Zoom class, girl. We sitting over here talking about whatever. So
Tanya is a Sag. That means she's close because Sag come right before Capricorn.
Badges are crazy as hell. I'm a Libra though. We're very balanced.
My first boyfriend was a Sagittarius.
Oh Lord.
I wouldn't get back with him.
I could do a Leo though. I do a Leo. Yeah.
I could do Tauruses because all of my top 5 sex that I've ever had in my life are all Tauruses. All of them. And they don't even care. They will fuck your soul and they just leave you laying there like, okay, I'm gone.
Nope.
And not give a fuck. Like they have no emotional attachment, but will fuck your soul.
I feel
anyway, moving on. I got sidetracked.
Yeah, we got yeah.
So then they discussed the fact that Candy felt like, they went through the whole Kenya carrying the bone, and she only a couple weeks older than me. Oh, dear God. Yeah, she's only how many days older than me? That's
who?
Tanya. She's 18 days older than me.
Oh, not you got the actual calculations.
No, not 18. She's 19 days older than me. 19. Anyway, so no, because they put her birthday out there. December 3rd. She's a December. She's close to being a Capricorn. She's close. But so they talk about how we got to the point where Candy wanted to have that conversation, but ended up having to leave. And because Kenya had carried the bone to Candy, that Marlo was talking about her and everything. Kenya, that's how she has one job this season: carry a bone and keep it the fuck moving. I thought Sheree was gonna be the carry the bone hoe. Kenya
is in shambles.
Kenya has one job this season: carry the bone and keep it the fuck moving. And she understands the assignment.
Yes, she does. Yes.
And so that's what she's been doing. So they get into Marlo and Kenya get into a very heated conversation. So much so they yelling, Kenya putting her face back up and all of this, that, and the third. Somehow Marlo gets at one point in the conversation, Marlo gets to the point where she says, I don't see why people are always coming at me. And I don't know why are people always coming at you? Bitch, because you're always coming at everybody else.
That's what I'm saying with Marlo. She has no accountability.
Like, nobody comes at you, Marlo. It's you who come at other people first, and people react to you and your level brand of fuckery and fuck shit. Girl. I can't.
It's like when you don't know you're the villain. I'm like, girl, you are the bad guy in this situation. You do you not, I don't know. I feel like she's very tone deaf. She's a very tone deaf person. She doesn't understand. Like she might got a little bit of Asperger's because you say some shit and it's going to rile people up. Like, how do
but you know what, little baby? I don't know if it's the St. Pete in her, because I have some great friends from St. Pete, and they are good people. And I know St. Pete is a little more ghetto, a little more hood than Tampa. St. Pete is, I think, Pinellas County, and Tampa is Hillsborough County, which is right next to each other. But I know people from both areas, and the St. Pete people ain't as fucked up as fucking Marlo. The ones that I know. I'm just, they ghetto as their hell. They hood as fuck. But I don't know. But Marlo gets on my fucking nerve. Marlo is my least favorite. And Sheree should be my least favorite, but it's fucking Marlo. Drew should be one of my least favorites. It's fucking Marlo.
Yeah, Marlo takes the cake. She is, she's just yeah.
Wait. I don't know if it's mine. I might be having technical difficulty. Hold on, I'm gonna come back out. Make sure it's not me because you distorted. Hold on.
Oh, am I distorted on y'all screen too? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me see. Let me see. No, I'm fine. I can see myself clearly on here. Oh, where'd he go? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too.
All right. I always think it's me. Say something.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. See, yeah.
Hmm.
I always think it's me, and it looked like it was me because you sound great now.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I, take over because I Marlo gave me gas.
Marlo, she giving me gas at this moment as we speaking to her, like speaking about her, but like it's just like Marlo, I, at this point, I think, like I said, many episodes ago, and probably in every episode that we done had, Marlo is trying to be a Nene. She's trying to be that girl. She's trying to be the it girl on her Housewives of Atlanta that's going to give her a lot of seasons. They're going to give her a lot of money. Like she is ready, but like, girl, you don't have the material. Like, if you're even gonna try to be an ounce of what Nene used to be, like Nene at one point she was wholesome, like she was like Nene had her moments. Let's be clear, she had her moments where she came off like a bully in this and the third, but like no, I mean like at some point like she was cool, she was cordial with a lot of people, and she knew not to, she knew what to say and what not to say
The
in certain
problem
situations.
is this: these people come on there trying to
Yeah,
be
trying
something
too hard. Yeah,
instead of just being genuine and being themselves. Uh, that's the one thing about me. Even like when I come on my channel and I just do what I do, I'm not trying to be something. I'm just calling it as I see it. I'm just,
mm-hmm.
I'm not scripted. I don't write down. Like even here, I just wrote down bullet points of what happened. I don't have like commentary, but I just have like bullet point. This will happen, and then I add from there. So
Yeah,
my point is, Marlo's just is looking to have a moment or trying to have a moment instead of letting that moment just happen.
yeah.
And that's the difference.
And Marlo had those moments. She had those moments when she was a friend, like the woo woo, like when she was doing all that stuff. Like it was like that was moments that we will remember forever. And I feel like now there's so much. I guess I don't know if there's somebody in her ear saying, "Hey, well, we gave you this because ain't nobody else gonna take the damn mantle, but you better give us some drama, or we ain't gonna have your ass no more." Like I don't know if there's somebody in her ear saying, exploit your nephews. Like this is good drama. Like because look, there's gonna be some things that's gonna come out about Bravo. Bravo, Nene's not gonna be the only one that's gonna be exposing Bravo for the shady shit that they be doing. Like look, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is one of the top shows on that network. They're trying to find any means necessary to keep the
I
drama going
feel like, well, at least ratings wise, Potomac has passed them in terms of ratings.
in terms of ratings. Well, I mean, we gotta. Well, yeah, but we gotta look at the
But that's
resume.
still they bread. I know that's still they bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I like Potomac better than I like Atlanta. I like Dubai now better than that because
I
them
can't get
Dubai
into
whores.
I can't get into any of those shows. I used to get into Jersey. Like I used to watch Jersey
I
religiously.
only watch Atlanta, Potomac. I did watch the first season of Salt Lake City.
Mm-hmm.
Dubai is so good, and that's about it. But so then back at Candy's house, we find out that they sort everything out with the police. Child, one of the girls, the
Mm.
girl, the
The
girl,
girl.
one of the girls that came over here talking about ETI's son. Talking about some. Oh yeah, they told me because I'm a songwriter. And they told me to come up here and me,
I was like, bitch. I'm like, how much candy paid you to do this shit?
baby, listen. How high is he? Mama done came off. Mama done been partying, and you know what I mean when I say Mama came to party. She just left from an all night bender partying,
Not been
capital T, with the good Tina
or the
all night
pepper.
long. And Mama is on one. Okay, she done moved up to. She had like a duffel bag and all. I was like, where
Like,
is she
what?
going?
He said, yeah, I'm a songwriter. I'm supposed to. I'm like, who the hell? Did he get over the gate?
I think he jumped over the gate. They said or something like that.
He must have
So
went
I
back.
don't know.
These people are weird, y'all.
Mama is all acrobatic. She's a gymnast, honey. I'm not doing this.
I know from the moment he started talking to, I knew he was one of the.
I said,
Like,
girl, y'all done got one of the girls. One of the girls that caught the martyr up from Riverdale or East Point up to Candy's house. Told myself, my daddy is T.I. and I'm a songwriter.
I'm my daddy.
Mind you,
He
had he
said,
been a little more light skinned, he
uh-huh.
probably could have went for T.I.'s little light in the foot ass son
Mm.
that tried to act like he was gangster down to the Waffle House a
Oh yeah,
couple
I
weeks
remember that
ago.
child. That freaking.
Girl.
He like one of the child at racer tip head, but he
The
was like,
baby said he jumped 2 gates and sat on the porch. Mama, that's why I said she was hot. She was hyped up on some shit. Listen,
mm-mm.
Mama had been at the good sex party, hyped up on Tina, okay, and
Her.
all night long, and was still high on that. You know, it take them like a day and a half to come down off that
She's
high.
probably on Tina Poppers. You name it.
I'm
You
trying to tell
name
you, it take her a day and a half to come up off that high. So she
it.
said, "Bitch, I'm going to go see Candy, bitch. Candy, bitch.
Candy girl.
Yeah. Hey, Beyond Burns and baby."
Mm-mm. Beyonce cousin, who's T.I.'s son, who's child.
Oh,
He was trying to make a big ass like little something. Like I was told to come here and did it. I'm like, what?
girl, y'all got my eyes
Who
hurting.
told you?
Ugh.
What happened? Like, child. Well, look, we're gonna have to wrap this up because I have to go.
All right, so we only got one more thing going on. Drew and Sonya,
What?
they talking
Oh
out.
yeah, we got to close with that because
Basically, Drew told her, "Bitch, stay your ass at home, barefoot and pregnant like you supposed to." Baby, we back in the 1800s.
now
Fuck you and how you feel. We don't give a shit how you feel. Your
my thing
husband want a child, bitch, you go. You take off your shoes. You stand there barefoot, slaving over a hot stove, and you carry that baby. And you be there waiting for him with his dinner when he come back home from Austin.
so two things. Either she said that because she's trying to intentionally give her bad advice because she don't fuck with her, or Drew is really projecting. And that is, I mean, she has regressed so much since this
I'm
season.
gonna say it's the latter she's projecting because they had a whole like, hey, let's apologize to each other at first. Let's mend fences. Let's get on a good page. And then when Sonya started to tell her what she was going through, that was the after they had apologized to each other. That was the fucking advice she gave her. So that's the shit she really feel. Cause I was like,
Mm,
girl,
mm,
girl.
that's horrible. That's I feel I've always I mean I don't care for Drew like that, but I do be feeling bad for her because it's like damn, she gave in. She gave in.
That's unfortunate.
Mm.
Oh well. If you like it, I love it, honey. If it works for you, child, it works for me. Child.
She said if it works for me, over.
Cause I can't do it, honey.
Mm.
Anyway, that was the whole episode. This next episode, I can already tell you. I know we're gonna be on your channel.
Yep.
I'm going to drag Marlo.
Oh.
That whole thing about kicking the sons, those boys out, I'm a
Mm.
drag her for everything she's worth. I'm just telling you that now. You're gonna just have to just demonetize it and
Yeah.
just give me 5 minutes to just rant and rave. I'm just telling you that's what's gonna happen.
Girl, I'm gonna give you
Anyway,
5 minutes.
that's all we got. Any last words, sir?
No, I ain't got no last words.
Mm. Y'all, we done had a good time here listening. I thank y'all for being there. Y'all know, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. And we have had a good time talking about these house whores of
These house.
Atlanta. And we'll be back next week on Darren's channel. It is pre-recorded over there.
Yes.
We not live over there. We are pre-recorded over there. But we still gonna have a good ass time. Y'all can get in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
And good with us about what you saw versus what we saw. Anyway, until next time, that's all we got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive
Bye.
safely. We out.